The headline on a Manila broadsheet read, "Metro Manila grinds to a halt as Carmageddon hits EDSA." It's a scene that plays out in the city's daily life, where the pulse of Manila is captured in bold English headlines, echoing the city's fast-paced, ever-changing rhythm. But beneath those bold English letters, smaller articles covered stock trends, global politics, and Hollywood blockbusters. Just another day for millions of Filipinos. English isn't just a language of news here, it's the language of aspiration, connecting Filipinos to the world beyond their islands. English isn't just taught here, it's lived, woven into the city's daily rhythm. From the moment you step onto the bustling streets, you hear it in conversations, see it on storefronts, and feel it in the city's energy. In Makati, business execs discuss global logistics in English, while street vendors switch between Tagalog and English to make a sale. This effortless code switching is a skill honed from childhood, a reflection of the country's multicultural roots. In coffee shops, students debate projects, seamlessly blending both languages. "Grabe, the deadline is so tight. We need to focus, otherwise we're going to fail for sure." For them, English is not just a subject, but a tool for creativity, collaboration, and ambition. This isn't a struggle, it's a natural, dynamic flow, a generation truly bilingual. They move between languages with ease, shaping a unique identity that's both local and global. English is everywhere, on billboards, in pop songs, in casual greetings. It's in the air, in the music, and in the laughter of friends meeting after school. It's not a foreign import, but a fully integrated part of Filipino identity. English has become a bridge, connecting generations and communities and shaping the way Filipinos see themselves in the world. To understand the Philippines, you have to understand its unique, century-old relationship with English. A story of adaptation, resilience, and cultural fusion that continues to evolve with every new generation. In the Philippines, English and Tagalog aren't rivals. They're partners. Tagalog is the language of home and heritage. English is the language of opportunity and the world. Official documents are in English, but public service announcements are in Filipino, ensuring everyone understands. The two languages work together, one for precision, the other for resonance. In families, grandparents tell folktales in Filipino, while parents help with English homework. It's common to comfort a child in Filipino, then discuss the family budget in English. This fluid movement between languages is a hallmark of Filipino life. English hasn't erased Filipino. It's complemented it, creating a uniquely resourceful and expressive communication style. The result? A nation that looks inward to its heritage and outward to global possibilities. This duality isn't division, it's adaptability. It's what makes the Philippines so unique. To understand English's prevalence here, look back to 1898, when the US took the islands from Spain. The Americans brought not just governance, but education, sending the Thomasites to teach in English. Suddenly, Filipinos from different regions had a common language. English became the bridge, uniting a nation divided by geography and dialects. It was the language of government, courts, media, and commerce. Filipinos adopted and adapted it, using English to argue for independence and build a modern nation. After independence in 1946, English remained official, essential for development and global relations. The educational system kept English at its core. Today, English isn't a trend. It's a deep-rooted inheritance, shaped and redefined by Filipinos for over a century. It's a living legacy, not a foreign affectation. Before my first trip to Manila, I imagined English would only be spoken in tourist hotspots or fancy hotels, and that most daily interactions would require me to rely on gestures or broken phrases. I packed a Tagalog phrasebook, determined to stumble through the basics and show respect for the local language, expecting to fumble my way through every conversation. But the moment I stepped off the plane and into the arrivals hall, all my assumptions quickly crumbled. The immigration officer greeted me in flawless, confident English. "Good morning, sir. Purpose of your visit? Enjoy your stay." There was no hesitation, just a warm, professional welcome. Outside, the airport marshal warned me about fixers in casual, idiomatic English, as if we were old friends. My phrasebook suddenly felt unnecessary, almost comical. Even the taxi driver, as we navigated Manila's busy streets, chatted about his family, his dreams, and the city's challenges in articulate English. "It's a challenge, sir, but we Filipinos are resilient." He smiled and added, "We always find a way to smile, no matter what life throws at us." All around me, I heard conversations in English, not just basic phrases, but full, expressive sentences. This wasn't broken English. It was fluency, seamlessly woven into daily life. Every exchange felt genuine and spontaneous, not rehearsed or forced. People switched between languages with ease, making everyone feel included. English wasn't just a tool for tourists. It was the city's pulse, a living part of Manila's vibrant culture and identity. By the time I reached my hotel and was greeted by the friendly staff in perfect English, my expectations had been completely overturned. Manila wasn't just English-friendly. It was truly English fluent, with locals of all ages and backgrounds speaking confidently. Here, language was a bridge, not a barrier, connecting people from all walks of life and making every visitor feel instantly at home. My journey through Manila quickly became a tapestry of English encounters, woven into the city's daily rhythm. From the bustling carinderias on street corners, where the aroma of sizzling food fills the air, to the quiet alleys where locals gather for a quick meal, English was everywhere. At a cozy, family-run eatery, an elderly woman greeted me with a warm smile and explained kare-kare in perfect English. She didn't just describe the ingredients. She shared the dish's history, its place in Filipino celebrations, and the flavors that made it special, making me feel instantly at home. In the lively public markets, young vendors called out to passers-by, pitching their fresh mangoes with practiced confidence. "These are from Guimaras, the best in the world," one vendor declared in persuasive English, holding up golden mangoes and bright calamansi, eager to share a taste of the Philippines. Even at church, the entire Mass, sermon, hymns, and prayers was conducted in English. The language connected worshipers not just to each other, but to a global community of faith, making the experience both familiar and universal. In a modern tech startup, the atmosphere buzzed with energy. Everyone, from the friendly receptionist to the innovative CEO, spoke English fluently. Meetings, emails, and even casual coffee break conversations flowed seamlessly between English and Tagalog. English was more than just the language of business. It was the language of innovation, ambition, and dreams for a brighter future. It wasn't just functional. It was expressive, personal, and woven into every interaction. Whether buying fruit at a bustling market stall or pitching a bold new business plan in a sleek office, English was the common thread that tied people together. It bridged generations, professions, and social classes, allowing grandparents and grandchildren, executives and vendors, to share ideas and laughter. The language wasn't just a tool. It was a shared space, a meeting ground where stories, hopes, and friendships could flourish. In every corner of the city, English made connection possible, turning strangers into friends and everyday moments into meaningful exchanges. It was the country's open door to the world, welcoming travelers and ideas from every continent, and reflecting the Philippines' unique place on the global stage. And yet, no matter where or how it was spoken, English here was always, unmistakably, Filipino, infused with warmth, pride, and a spirit all its own. Then I noticed Taglish, a creative blend of English and Tagalog. At first it sounded random, but it's a language in its own right, with its own rhythm and rules. "Let's go na! Kumain ka na ba? We're going to be late." These aren't mistakes. They're efficient, expressive choices. Taglish isn't a sign of poor English or Tagalog. It requires mastery of both. It's a sophisticated skill, a daily act of code switching. Taglish reflects modern Filipino identity, practical, warm, and inclusive. When someone speaks Taglish, they're inviting you in, bridging the gap that pure English might create. It's the language of comfort, connection, and everyday life. Taglish is proof that Filipinos have woven English so deeply into their culture, it's become something entirely new. It's uniquely, vibrantly Filipino. In the Philippines, English is more than practical. It's the language of hospitality. Filipinos use English to make outsiders feel at home, guided by the value of pakikipagkapwa-tao, connecting with others. Lost in the jeepney maze, a student offered help in perfect English, expecting nothing in return. An elderly woman practiced English to talk to her grandchildren in America and welcome visitors to her town. For her, English was a lifeline, not a foreign imposition. Across generations, English is a bridge, not a wall. It's used to close gaps, share stories, and extend the world-renowned Filipino welcome. In the Philippines, English transforms strangers into friends. English in the Philippines adapts to every context. In Manila's business towers, it's the language of strategy, contracts, and global deals. The education system ensures students are fluent, ready for the world stage. But step into a jeepney, and English gives way to Taglish and Filipino, the language of daily life. Passengers and drivers switch languages with ease, matching the moment. This code switching is a defining Filipino skill. Formal English for business, Taglish for camaraderie. A manager might present in English, then joke with her team in Taglish. It's not confusion, it's social intelligence, a deep understanding of context and connection. Filipinos navigate worlds with language, building rapport wherever they go. My time in the Philippines taught me that fluency is about connection, not perfection. English here is a vehicle for kindness, not just communication. Filipinos have made English their own, infusing it with hospitality, resilience, and community. The result is a uniquely expressive Filipino form of English. Communication here is about shared understanding, not flawless syntax. Filipinos speak English with openness, aiming to connect, not impress. This confidence breaks down barriers, making every interaction feel natural. In the Philippines, English has found a local heart. Fluency is measured by warmth, ease, and belonging. The language is a tool, but the heartbeat behind it is purely and wonderfully Filipino.